Hi, Rich Tehrani here, Supercom 2009, coming to you from the TMC newsroom in Chicago, Illinois today, and we're going to be speaking for the next few minutes with Michael Chung, who's a product manager at NewGrid. Michael, how are you?
How are you, Richard?
I'm doing great. Thank you for being on our program today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Can you give us an overview of your company, please?
Well, NewGrid Technology is located in Seoul, South Korea, with our research center in Daejeon. We have approximately 100 employees, most of whom are researchers, and we've been in the wireline and mobile VoIP business for about 15 years now. We've mostly developed carrier-grade equipment, so working with tier 1 operators like KT, KTF, SKT. And what we do is basically interconnect the old wireline networks with the IP core networks, so allowing media conversion or signaling conversion. That's what we've been doing so far.
Great. Now, I know you've got a bunch of new products. I was curious if you could tell us about those products, please.
Sure. One of the new products that we've finished developing this year is our session border controller. We've noticed that there's a lot of market interest in this kind of system. So this past month we finished, we have actually a reference with Korea Telecom, and it's not right. It's a hardware-based system using Cavium Octeon processors, so it performs pretty well, offering about 8,000 channel capacity, and it can be scaled up to 16,000 channels.
Great, and so that's an area where you're investing more, I would imagine, right, to grow that out?
Yeah, we're moving from the old VoIP business towards the IP core, and then later on, maybe in the future, we're thinking of moving into applications.
Great. Now, I know that your company is publicly traded now, correct?
Yes, our company went public on Kosdaq, which is the Korean version of NASDAQ, this past May, and we've been doing pretty okay in the market.
Good, good. So what are some of the future things that you're looking at doing other than what we've discussed? Are there any other areas that we should touch on in terms of what you want to do?
Well, we've been working more towards now enterprise systems. We have been noticing that carriers have kind of already deployed a lot of the systems that we already have. I mean, with our media gateways or signaling gateways in Korea, they've already been deployed in over 85 of the central offices. But we've noticed that there's still the enterprise market still available, so we're trying to build small scale systems. And also maybe we've been noticing here at Supercom a lot of interest from Central and South America, but what they require are smaller scale systems.
Right.
We're talking maybe tier 3 or enterprise grade, so we're considering developing in that direction as well.
So your company is selling globally then, right?
Yes, our company has reference sites in Northeast and Southeast Asia as well as Europe. Not yet in North and South America, so at Supercom here and also in the future, we're looking for distribution partners, channel partners who can get our products into the North and South American markets.
That's great. So in terms of the economic environment, have you seen an impact in the last year or so? And do you have any sort of idea what 2010 might look like in the communication space?
Well, this past year has been kind of difficult for us. I mean, in terms of carrier investment, because they are sort of reducing the amount of investment. They're trying to protect themselves from the risk. But as new services come online and new opportunities open up next year in terms of not just our session border controllers, but also our video gateways and video services and the 3G to 4G migration, we're thinking that it'll open up opportunities for our systems to deploy in those networks. And also, if we can actually enter into the North and South American market, that'll be a great opportunity for us as well.
So you have a multi-part strategy. One is expansion into new markets, and by new markets, geographic markets, but also technological markets. And then also, there's obviously a shift taking place between 3G and 4G. And as that continues, you will see a larger need for equipment like the kind that you sell.
Yeah, for the systems that we're...
And then also as enterprises and smaller carriers jump on the IP communications bandwagon, that's yet another opportunity, right?
Yes.
So those are those are some of your opportunities, it sounds like.
Those are the opportunities that we are looking forward to next year. So we expect that once those opportunities open up, then our market share or at least our revenues will increase.
Okay, well, good luck and thank you for coming on the program today.
And thank you for having me, Richard.